What an exciting few minutes we are about to have. You know, we're all very excited and anticipating the 4th of July holiday weekend and all the family and fun, but many pet owners know it's anything but fun, especially for their animals, right? It's so stressful for most of them. Dr. Kane Henderson is joining us this morning. It is so good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
He's been with us many, many years ago. It's been quite a few years,
yeah.
but it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So we're here to talk about some of the anxiety that our animals go through. And wait, now these two, the minute the cameras go on, they're just like, chill. So introduce us to your babies here.
So this is Yogi.
Yogi.
He's 7, and then this is Moose. He's 5.
Oh, well, they are absolutely beautiful labs, and they're so sweet, and they are calm right now.
Right now. Yeah.
So let's talk about a lot of people. I know with my dogs, I have the Thunder shirts, Thunder jackets for them. They both have high anxiety when they start hearing that stuff. Even if a smoke detector starts, the battery goes bad and it beeps, that will throw them off. Like it really gives them anxiety. For sure. What's your suggestion for people that have pets that go through that?
So there's a lot of different things that we try. You'd mentioned the Thunder shirt. That really actually works pretty well.
Well, there's my Gunner and Bruno with theirs.
And then if things get really bad, then we've got medications that'll help with anxiety, also causes them to sleep a little bit more. So it helps them kind of get through things like thunderstorms and fireworks. If it's something where they're anxious on a daily basis and it's not set off by fireworks and thunderstorms, then there's other medicines that we can use more of a long-term.
So what are you talking? Like a little supplement, or because there's that rescue remedy? Does that work? I've heard about that.
Yeah, so honestly, a lot of the over-the-counter stuff, I mean, it may work, but I don't. If somebody's coming in because they've got a real problem, they really need it to work, I don't go to that kind of stuff. I usually go to something more from a prescription standpoint.
So go talk to your vet, get a prescription, and this would be the week to do it, folks.
This would be the week to do it.
With the holiday coming this weekend.
And sooner than later, because if you wait until the day before the 4th, then it's going to be really tough to get it in time.
And it might just be a phone call to your vet, that not necessarily a doctor's appointment that you have to. If they know your pet well enough, they'll know what
if we have a client that's established and they call in for something like that, we can just get it ready and they can pick it up. We don't necessarily have to see them for that.
Gotcha. So what else? I recently read that it might be okay to put them in a bedroom, maybe put a sound machine on, the TV kind of loud.
Yep.
What's your advice on that? Is that something, if you don't want to go maybe the supplement or medication route, is that okay?
Doing something to create kind of a safe haven for them is a good thing.
Okay.
If they are used to staying in a crate, you can kind of put like a blanket over the crate to create like a little cave environment to make them feel a little bit more safe. Anything to drown out the sound, putting a fan on, radio, anything like that.
Well, how about the pheromone diffusers? Do those work? I have those for my cats.
Yeah.
Does that kind of calm them down, chill them out a little bit?
It can work. It all depends on the individual. You know, there are a lot of those over-the-counter things are really just dependent upon the individual. So if you try it and it works, great. If not, then move on to something different. There's a lot of that kind of stuff that's over-the-counter. They even have we've got collars now that has a pheromone in it, and we use them mostly for cats, but occasionally for dogs too.
It's funny, I was just looking, I always put my dog's little bandanas on for the 4th of July holiday, and I have saved these like special bones that they only get like once a year or something, but I do that too because that kind of is a great focus and distraction, that they'll focus on that and not really realize on what's happening outside.
Right. Yep.
Any other bits of advice that we can share with our viewers?
Yeah, I would say, you can try and a lot of these things you want to start well before you actually need it. So try some of the over-the-counter things, the nutraceuticals, the pheromones. Try the Thunder shirt, the dark, quiet
Which you can get those usually at the pet stores.
I think so. Or Amazon.
Amazon, so it can come quick to you.
Yeah, absolutely. If worse comes to worse, don't hestate to call your veterinarian and get some medication to help keep them quiet, because there's nothing worse than worrying about them being so anxious that they're miserable.
Absolutely, and I know we just recently had with our Gunner, and it was a smoke detector. I was out of town. My
Yeah.
mom was watching the dogs, and it was beeping in the garage. They didn't know it.
Right.
And that anxiety caused him to have a little injury that we're, just kind of, we're stressed because he's 13, he's old, and he was pacing and full of anxiety. So it really can do a lot other than just make them nervous. It kind of changed the whole course for us right
Absolutely.
now with him.
Yeah.
Because of that simple little beep that was worrying him.
That's right. Yep.
So-
and the high-pitched sounds like that can really set them off.
Yeah. All right, all great advice. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You can leave. You can keep the dogs here.
Or the hair stays with them too.
I know, right? I come to work with more hair than I think my animals do all over me, between cats and dogs.
Right.
It's always so good to see
Well,
you.
thank you. You
Come
too.
back. Don't be a stranger.
Absolutely.
We have to
Thanks
get
for
you
having
back
me.
here. And you two were amazing. Yes, yes. Moose, yes, yes. They are just beautiful.
Well,
they are
thank you.
so sweet. This has been a delight. Oh, they're so cute. All right.